What's crackin', movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub, and today we got a teams match. The Real Rejects taking on the Pride. The Pride coming off a very impressive victory. The Real Rejects as well. Should be a really good match. The Pride with Rachel Silvestrini, who's the master with Disney and animation. Ben Goddard, he had a singles win. They look to move up in the ranks. But the Real Rejects, they can't be taken lightly because they are a good team. Should be a good match. But I think I'm going to go with the Den on this one. But let's get it started.
Well, I guess everybody wants a statement from me, the big boss, about the big trade in the movie trivia Schmoedown. You know, I was home, minding my own business, doing what I do best, not paying attention to the Schmoedown, when sweet Sam Levine called me to tell me I was traded. Poor Sam had to break the news to me. It's a good move. It's a good trade. I've seen all your analysis. So thoughtful, so intense, so great. You're all good at what you do. I don't have any negative opinions about my new manager either, Robert Meyer Burnett. Colin Trevorrow decided to leak the script to him, as crappy as it was. Gotta respect that. No, good move from him, but you see, you all want my statement about the trade. You all want to get me on your podcast, your little interview shows, all those live things you do to get a small piece of the Schmoedown pie. Well, here's my statement. I told the chairman, I wanted to retire. I didn't want to compete anymore. I wanted to be a fan just like you guys. Sure. I'd announce some matches. I like doing that. Sitting next to the fine folks on the desk, including the drunk beer drinker Mark Ellis. Oh, no. I still love the Schmoedown. But that's what I told the chairman. I want to be a fan. I want to go listen to the Take 79 podcast and the Reaction Brothers. I want to join the Action Army at ease, Admiral. But no, he told me I was in the draft. I was competing in the Star Wars division. I like Star Wars. Do you like Star Wars? Everyone likes Star Wars. Unless you try to be hip and have some kind of hot take at a 42-tweet thread. Physical violence isn't a bad thing sometimes. Couldn't figure it out. And that's when it hit me. The chairman didn't listen to me. He never does. And now I realize the chairman is using me. That's a great point, Wicket. He's using me because he wants to build new stars. You see, he has a Star Wars champion that everyone thinks can't be defeated. Alex Damon. I like him. Good boy. Good boy. Now, I think you do have someone that can defeat him, and that's Joseph Scrimshaw. Scrimshaw's great. Couple of wheel spins the other direction, couple of numbers this way, and he's your Star Wars champion. And that's a good thing. I like him. He's a good guy. He's a nice guy. A real nice guy, and that's rare in these times. But you see, there's a whole bunch of new people in the movie trivia Schmoedown. Star Wars division. Oh yeah, the reason there's not a Harry Potter division or a Marvel division is because Star Wars actually has facts people want to know. And they use it as cred. Oh, but by the way, knowing Star Wars trivia answers doesn't mean...
Clink, clink.
You know Star Wars, but that's a conversation for another podcast on another day. You see, there's all these new names I don't really know, and they're good people. They're good people. I know some of them. There's the Lores and the Drews. I think there's a Sean O'Sullivan bartender guy. I don't know what's going on. But see, they all want a good story. They want to get to Alex. They want to beat Alex. And the gentleman realizes if one of those up-and-coming superstars beats me, they'll have a head start. They'll be building their legacy on my grave. I can see it. I can see the chairman in his Vincent Kennedy McMahon mind going, yeah, this is what we need. Beat the old guy, beat the old dog, and then you'll be the new star. The truth of the matter is, I gotta be honest with y'all here, I don't think I can win. I'm not making a joke. I don't think I can win. I don't know the difference right now between Han Solo and ham salad. I really don't. I just don't study. It's not that I don't care. It's passed me by. At least that's what you're all hoping. At least that's what you all want to believe. Because I'll tell you this, up-and-comers, newbies, the ones who've gotten so close in previous matches, you may think I'm a broken down, beat up droid on the side of the highway that you can step on and step over. And you know what? That might be true. But when you finally get into the arena, whether it be in person or virtual reality, you're gonna look across at me and you're gonna realize, oh no, what did I do? I'm in a match with Ken. Am I that good? Can I beat him? Can I get to the next level? And suddenly, this isn't a story about me fading off and riding into the sunset. No, this is a story about you collapsing under the pressure of your own expectations. And when you look into my eyes during the match,
My legacy will be haunting your very thoughts.
To the movie trivia Schmoedown. My name is Mark Baby Carrots Else, and I'm thrilled to be joined on the desk by the one, the only Miss Movies is here. Brianne Chandler
Hello.
in the house.
I returned. Oh my gosh.
They love
Say
you.
my name 3 times and I appear. here.
This is
Much
so
like the-
exciting. I have a computer. You went old school with a big, thick notebook of some sort.
Yeah, I have this notebook. This is everything about the Schmoedown. I'm now the beautiful mind of the Schmoedown,
We got
basically.
a tome, we have a laptop, and we are prepared for a scintillating team match here today. It's the Pride versus the Real Rejects. Now, Brianna, a lot of people, we know the Real Rejects for a while, but there's been a sort of a rebranding of the
There
Real
has been a
Rejects
rebranding.
this season. They are coming off a big win. The Pride coming off a big win. They're 1-0, so they're technically undefeated. How do you see things shaping up for these two teams?
How do I see things shaping up? Well, gosh, the Real Rejects have been around since the classic era, season 3. That's the season that I started with Team 6 Degrees as well. So
That's
I'm
right.
familiar with them. It was off to a rocky start at first for them. They had one win, and that was it. And guess
they were
what?
very
They won
entertaining
again this year.
They won the hearts of fans.
You know what? One thing that's really interesting about that classic era versus this era is you had teams that it took a few matches for people to kind of get their footing and understand their partner. And now people are coming in with this draft and they already know. They're already studying before they even get here and having meetings. And I don't even know what they're doing behind the scenes.
It's interesting to hear you
they've
talk
got
about
that chemistry.
Yeah, because you have the classic era, right? And now you have the new era. This is season 7, and you look at how important managers are, what kind of role they're
Right.
playing. So Coy Jandrew taking over the Real Rejects, he's and his faction, the Quirky Mercs now, looking at them, they're 1-0, going into this new season. They have cool nicknames now, but then you look at the Pride, and you have Ben, the Bandit Goddard, and Rachel, the Shining Star Silvestrini. They are a force to be reckoned with. They really showed a lot of people a lot of things in their first match.
That's right. Both of these teams TKO'd the people that they were against. We had the Pride against the Butcher Boys with Vinny and Owen,
Right.
and we had the Real Rejects against someone else. It was Cuckoo's Mess. That's right.
It was Video
That's right.
Drew and Rick Hong and a very upset baby. What a match that was. And the Real Rejects now taking on the Pride. Each team had a little something to say before the show. Here we go. And your winner,
exactly like I wanted. I knew they could be a 2-5 team, and they're gonna be much more than that, and they will be very soon.
Oh God, here I am with the Pride of the Den, both literal and also literal, the Pride of the Den. You know what I'm saying? It's just literal. It's just literal.
Just literal. The Den, because you had Ben with his perfect round number 1. You had Rachel coming in round number 2, who was stealing a lot of points because she knows her Kevin Smith. They didn't even have to answer a question in round number 3.
They have to prove that they can hang.
We kicked the Butcher Boys back to the dungeon.
Oh, they were crying. I hope they have Kleenex in the dungeon.
Hope so too. Yeah.
Chances are Kaiser's aren't that big. No Kleenex to be found.
Well, it's because, since the Butcher Boys aren't Kevin Smiths, then, Kaiser doesn't really care about it.
Oh, I see what he's talking about there.
Big win for the Real Rejects. 1-5. 1-5 now becomes 2-5, but this is kind of a brand new era, and you gotta take that win and move on.
This is my 2-5 team. I don't know if you know those odds, but that makes them champions. They're about to be a 3-5 team, which means they're almost back to neutral.
That's underdog territory. I'm not stopping till we're at least 4-5.
It's in the name. They're rejects. Actual rejects. At this point, what are they, 2-5? How are they the favorites in this?
We just got promoted.
Who's favorite?
We're the favorites.
I'm glad we were filming because that was a real time.
Did anybody bet on us?
Yeah,
I
we
thought
were
we
the
were-
favorites.
Honestly, you guys could get back on track. How are you feeling about this?
If we don't win this Schmoedown match, we have nothing left in our careers.
No, we are going to shut down the channel and go back to making pizza.
So, apparently being the favorite in this match just means losing more. And so we're going to show who's supposed to be the favorite. And we're going to get another TKO, KO, just to win. I don't really care how I win. I'm just going to beat him. I feel like we're like 90s era Bruce Willis. So we're the Walmart bins right now. We're the underdog, but also the favorite. We're worth well more than $5. We're about to teach you why.
Cop out.
I forgot I did bring you guys something, okay? I got lasagna in a bag for you.
Oh, that's good.
Layered, I got layers. Okay, and then also, I got a picture of me delivering my first child.
Oh, cool.
That'd be a cautionary tale.
This isn't an Energita match, right? So why'd you send me a picture of the Sarlacc pit? We're about to take out one of the best new teams in the league, and this guy right here, free-for-all champion. This guy right here, bladder like a champion. It's on. You're gonna pee your pants again. For real this time.
Listen, if anybody's bad in my household, they get put in timeout. Let's put these jokers in time out.
Absolutely.
Send him to the corner.
Put a diaper on him.
All right, well, you see that? Maybe nobody warms my heart more than Kate Mulligan and that
Yes,
fancy
that
accent that
fanny
she
pack.
has. Yeah.
Is that here today?
If
It's
Kate
better,
doesn't
Kate.
show up with a fanny pack, we walk. We need Kate with the fanny pack, walking around like she's building a droid at Disneyland, and she is the manager of the Den. Now, she's been a very good manager this year. It's her rookie season as a manager, okay? Now,
And
Corey
she's doing it.
Chandru,
They're in second place. I mean, they're doing really good.
it's going to
for
be
their
interesting to
first
see
year.
them lock horns as well as the team matchup here. So it could
Right.
go either way. I
Quirky
won't-
Mercs are definitely right on their heels.
The
that's
Quirky
for
Mercs,
sure.
they look really good, and Real Rejects, it's a different Real Rejects this season. So we're about to get things going. Before we do, I want to throw it to the tail of the tape. Brienne, what are each team's strengths?
Well, the Pride, their strengths are obviously Disney movies, being pen pals with Kevin Smith, and slapping the carp.
Okay, that's a fish or some sort of metaphor that I don't
Some
want to
sort
get
of
involved
animal
with.
slash fish.
Oh, let's probably move on quickly to the Real
All
Rejects.
right, and the Real Rejects, action movies, new releases, and bathing at least once a week.
Oh, isn't that nice,
Good.
boys?
It's
Isn't
always
that nice?
Just like an astronaut, you know.
Our little Greg and John are all grown up now. Without further ado, I feel pretty good about this. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Then it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown! Rowdy crowd here today.
I mean, they are definitely loud.
Good crowd. Introducing first, representing the Den, led to the ring by their manager, Kate Mulligan, with a record of 1-0 with one technical knockout. It has been the Bandit Goddard and Rachel the Shining Star Silvestrini, the Pride. And look at
This. Right. I love that she wears the fanny pack in the front, not on the side like a mom normally would do.
a classic fanny pack Brandon Hannah.
I see Brandon over there. I see Sean Sullivan.
Two knuckleheads,
Now,
Sean and Brandon in there. Kate, like the good den mother she is, getting her team set, ready to go. Fanny pack.
what's
She's
happening?
pulling something out of the fanny pack.
Is it cookies? Because I would like one.
I don't know.
Oh,
She has lasagna in a bag. She's eating the lasagna. Wow.
I'm here for it. Definitely here for it. Is
Let's
there
see if-
ricotta in that? 'Cause
Real Rejects can top that disgusting display. And their opponents, representing the Quirky Mercs, led to the ring by their manager, Coy Chandru, with a record of 2-5, one technical knockout. It is John, the Mad Hatter Humphrey, and Greg, the Alchemist Alba. Real Rejects.
they are wicked smart.
I'm Mike. And I'm Jay. And we're Red Letter Media's The Nerd Crew.
With the election, coronavirus, and Palpatine being a clone, we decided it was very important to put aside our differences and finally give the people what they've always wanted. Us on a movie trivia show.
We do love movies. We do love movies. We do love movies.
Very cool. Very cool. We do love movies, especially Marvel, the MCU, Star Wars, DC, the Dark Universe.
And you might not know this, we are also major wrestling fans.
Huge wrestling fans.
And we've been saying for years, if you're not into wrestling, you're really not into movies.
So true. So true.
And the fact that the Schmoedown has been leaning heavily into wrestling references, I don't think divides audiences at all. In fact, I think it brings us even closer together. Insert famous wrestling line.
Was that a deep cut reference?
It was a deep cut reference.
I love deep cut references.
And we love trivia.
I love trivia.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Quite the intro.
Bringing it back with those entrances. I love it. It's almost like the classic era is back today with that classic entrance.
Kate Mulligan removing the scripts, making sure that there's no answers or hanky-panky.
This video is sponsored by Audible today.
And the
Nerd Coffin.
Thank you, Greg.
The winner of today's match is going to be playing the winner of Deep 13 and
Or
Final Exam.
Final Exam.
Yeah, that's going to
Not
be...
them together, because then that would be
That'd be 4 on 2.
We just don't have a size for
And
that.
that would
yes.
not be fair.
That's right.
So before we start the match, I'm going to read the rules of round number 1. This is the team format. Round number 1, 8 questions asked to the field. These are 8 different categories of movie trivia Schmoedown know-how. Although it is a team format, in round number 1, you may not rely on the strength of your teammate to answer a question. It's just you and what's in between your ears. Each point goes to your team's total. You have about 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at an answer after we ask it. Once we ask you by name to reveal your answer, please show what you wrote on the whiteboard to the camera at the same time you verbalize your answer into the microphone. Each team has 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the match. Not sure you heard a question or you want to buy yourself some time, use the JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge to be issued through your manager at any point throughout the 3-round match. Greg the Alchemist, going to you first.
First time I'm hearing of any of these rules.
They've been in place for quite a while. Are you feeling prepared, ready to go?
Yes, very ready. Very ready.
And Rachel Silverstream
Absolutely.
and John Humphrey.
I was not listening, but I am ready.
Ben Goddard, closing out with you.
I'm real sure we're gonna win.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! The crowd divided on who they're rooting for.
Very cool.
I like these kind of 50-50 battles. Here we go. In the world of action/adventure movies. Your first category, Liam Neeson and Taylor Kitsch star in what action-adventure film based on a board game? Did I pronounce that right? Kitsch?
Kitchen. I don't know.
A lot of
It's
kits.
it's the S that really throws me off.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Rachel.
Battleship.
Greg Alba.
Zathura?
That is not correct. Does Rachel?
Sorry about it.
letters, but I need a pen.
That is not
Shoots
correct
and
either.
ladders.
Does
I
John
want to
Humphrey
see
have
that
it?
movie.
Battleship.
It is Battleship.
Battleship.
Got it now.
You sunk my battleship.
God for John.
A13.
Going to your next question. Question 2, family films.
I have a family.
Tim Curry stars as Long John Silver opposite Kermit the Frog as Captain Smollett in what 1996 family film?
Hi, that sounds delightful.
Do you think Miss Piggy is also in this film?
There's a good chance. It's a good, you're rolling the dice.
One of my favorite Muppets.
Good chance. Writing down. Coming down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Rachel.
The Muppets Treasure Island.
Yes, it is.
The Muppets Treasure Island.
The Muppets Treasure Island. Ben
Yes.
Goddard.
Muppet Treasure Island.
Yes, it is.
I put the Muppets Treasure Planet.
We'll
I was like, what is the word? I can't find it.
Man, that was so close. No Joseph Gordon-Levitt, though. Sorry about that.
Treasure.
to 2.
It's okay.
Move on to dramas. Your next category is dramas. The question. Colin Trevorrow directed this 2017 film about a genius boy who hatches a plan to rescue a young girl from her abusive stepfather. Woo! That's
That sounds rough.
deep departure from Muppets Treasure Island.
This is true.
Down there. Best attempt at an answer.
Book of Eli.
Finish at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Greggy.
Oh, sorry.
John Humphrey.
The Book of Eli.
It is the Book of Eli.
No,
it's
it is not.
It is the
It
Book
is
of
not the Book of
Henry.
Eli.
The Book of Henry.
There it
Ben
is.
Goddard got it.
Safety not guaranteed.
That is not
I'm doing
correct.
great.
Rachel Silverstream.
You are doing great.
Disturbia. No. Okay, so Ben Goddard, the only one getting that point.
Interesting.
Ben Goddard.
Well done.
Still with a
I
perfect.
thought Colin Trevorrow only directed Jurassic World.
And we move on to
And
the
John
next
got
category.
fired
Brianne
for reading
West.
Star Wars.
The next category, once everyone is quiet, is comic book movies.
We love comic book movies.
love
I know. Paul Giamatti plays the Rhino in which Spider-Man film? I'm gonna need the full title for that.
Wow, very demanding.
I.
Here in round number 1.
You have to be specific
I
sometimes with children.
Just write
you
down
know.
3 letters. And I'll give you credit.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ben Goddard to keep his perfect round.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yes, sir,
correct.
it is. Does Greg Alba have it?
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
He
Oh,
does.
you are
I got
on
one.
board.
Is it 3?
Rachel thought it was 3. That's incorrect.
The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Got it.
Loving the inflection on that as well. Very exciting.
5-4, the Pride with a narrow lead over Real Rejects here midway through round number 1. Your next category, fantasy science fiction. Who starred as Captain Malcolm Reynolds in the 2005 film Serenity?
I remember seeing this in theaters.
Serenity
And that's
now.
all I remember about it. That I saw it in
So
theaters.
you actually saw it in the theater?
Yeah.
You remember any of the trailers that played before?
I remember nothing. That was just it.
So, the whole year is a blur for you.
It was like Men in Black with
Fine.
the...
What is his name? Freak! What is his name? I know this. Why am I blanking on his name? No. Stare me. Cannot remember his name.
A little...
4, 3, 2, 1. Neuralizer? Pens down. Going to you first, Craig.
Nathan Fillion.
Correct.
That is
I'm so
correct.
glad I get this redemption. Nathan Fillion.
There it is. John Humphrey.
Nathan Fillion.
Also had it, does Ben.
Did you say the year?
I said it was in 2005.
All right. Matthew McConaughey, wrong Serenity.
Wow!
Sorry.
Wow.
Oh man, the detail in your mind, that's amazing.
Correct. All right, Brianne, what's our next
good.
category?
The next category, my favorite category, comedies.
That will never get old.
Never.
I don't get it.
What Oscar-winning actor co-stars with Anne Hathaway in the 2015 comedy The Intern?
Do you remember seeing this in theaters?
I didn't see this at all, so I don't
Robert
remember
De
I
that.
don't think I saw it. My mom did.
Okay.
Loved
well,
it. Loved, raved about it.
So she called you up and said,
She
Mark, you
called-
gotta see this.
It was
Just call me
That's
up
what
there.
my mom does. She goes, you gotta see this, and then she spoils the film.
Absolutely.
2, 1. Pens down. Going to you first, Rachel.
Robert De Niro.
Yes, it is.
Correct.
Meryl Streep is not Robert. Meryl Streep is not Robert De Niro.
She is
Robert De
not.
Niro.
Robert De Niro is correct for Ben.
Robert De Niro.
And Greg has it
Wonderful.
too.
You were thinking The Devil Wears Prada, and I appreciate that. I appreciate
He's just
that.
playing to the crowd, getting that Meryl Streep love. Your penultimate category in round number 1 is the world of horror/thriller.
John, very cool.
Horror/thriller. Your question: who directed the 2015 film Crimson Peak?
Ooh, I see
Who was
a
that?
pattern here. 2015 is very popular.
We're moving
It's popular.
every 10 years.
Okay.
2005. Next question is about a movie coming out in
Guillermo
2025.
del Toro.
Who's Godzilla fighting in 2025?
I think I got
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going to you, John Humphrey.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yes, it is. Ben Goddard.
Exactly how he said it.
Had it as well.
Guillermo del Toro.
And Rachel.
I said James Wan.
Okay.
That's right. It's not the baby.
So I do
That's a
believe that
decent
gives us a
guess.
tie.
This is a good match.
9
You're right.
to 9.
This is a good match.
One category remains in round number 1. Brianne, what are we looking at?
The final category is animated. What is the name of the main character in the film An American Tale? Spelling counts here.
It's all the way
Five.
back to the 80s. And then
It does
the 90s.
not.
That's not nice, Brie.
I will be looking at your penmanship/spelling.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very still table right now. Ben Goddard.
Five-o?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Greg Alba. Did you have the rat?
Are you going to show us what
Did
you
you have
have?
the mouse, Rachel?
I did have the mouse. It's my
She
fault.
got the mouse. And John Humphrey?
Actually.
Five-o.
You got 5.
Yeah. You guys did pretty good with your spelling there. I'm a little
Very good.
impressed.
And penmanship.
Penmanship could use a little bit of work, but
Hey.
I'll allow it. I'll
They
allow
gave
it.
a good effort, and it's 11 to 10 here, so we have a very tight ball game here as we move into round number 2. This is known as the wheel round
The
because
death
the wheel
round,
appears.
because this is where we die. Either you go forward
That's
or
right.
you don't.
Hey, look, and opponent's choice and spinner's choice are working on that wheel. There's also 10 different categories of movie trivia, Schmoedown, and know-how. Each team gets a spin at it. Once they settle on a category, they're going to hear 6 questions from that particular genre. Each question's worth 2 points. There is stealing available in round number 2, so if you're not sure of the answer, ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. The wheel for today's match is actually sponsored by one of our favorite Schmoedown patrons. Give it up for Reef Time, ladies and gentlemen. All-time favorite. Big Reef Time supporter right here. Thank you for supporting the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Check it out today and select which tier is right for you. Reef Time sponsored slices include Harrison Ford, And new releases.
New releases.
There's some
I
fun.
always
That's
love that.
exciting. So the Pride enjoying a 1-point lead. So you can select whether you'd like to spin right now or defer to your opponents.
We'll go first.
They're gonna go first.
All right.
You don't have
Have
to give
at
it a
it.
hard spin. It'll go
Approach the
around.
wheel.
It'll get around there.
Grease
Yes.
rub.
You don't need to stretch, Ben. Dear God.
Just nice and slow.
There you go. That's how you spin. I want everybody to take notes. That's how you spin a wheel.
Wheel
The guy knows how to
sky
slap cars.
keeps on turning.
Excellent Journey reference.
Tomorrow.
You know, if we get to sing Journey while the wheel's spinning, I don't actually hate if they give it a hard spin. Okay. Coming around. It's gonna settle.
There it is.
Just fast as we fell.
It was so
Opponent's
close.
choice it is. What do we
It
do?
was so close.
And did you see how quickly Coy Jander ran in to
He's
talk
like,
to the real
he's ready to
rejects?
go. I think he knows exactly what he wants to give them.
They're gonna have
Hopefully
to
they discussed this before the wheel even came out.
Well, yeah, I
That's
mean,
a good
it's-
strategy.
You got to know what you want to stick. Should you have the fortune of your opponent spinning opponent's choice? Coy, you want to go ahead and set what slice on the wheel that they're
We're
going
gonna
to give?
find out right now.
Coy
Such
Jander
suspense.
is
Such
sticking them
suspense.
with
Ooh.
the 1980s.
80s.
The 1980s. All right,
I
so
know that decade well.
Brianna's going to be asking the Pride the questions from the world of the 1980s. 6 questions, remember. If you're not sure the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice.
Here we go. Question number 1. This actor played shy newcomer Todd Anderson in 1989's Dead Poets Society.
Is that Sean Patrick Flannery? Might be Sean Patrick Flannery.
All right, they're
Gonna need
discussing.
an answer.
Multiple
5.
choice, please.
Your options are A. C. Thomas
Robert
Howell.
Sean
B.
Leonard.
Chris O'Donnell. C. Robert Sean Leonard.
Robert
or D.
Sean
Ethan
Leonard.
Hawke.
Ethan Hawke.
That is correct for 1 point.
I mean, to be fair, they're high school boys, so they're all pretty shy.
Number 2. Who directed Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop? Did I say that? Cop. Is that how you're supposed to say it?
That's how their manager would say it. Need an answer in 5.
John Landis.
4. That is
That's
incorrect.
incorrect
I think
for
it's
the
Richard
steal.
Donner.
Can't give you multiple choice.
I think it's Richard Donner.
That's a good time. Do you think they
I
know?
think.
Gonna need an answer. 5.
Repeat the question.
Who directed Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop?
We'll rejects. That's
I
the
think it's
first.
Richard Donner.
That's
I
true.
think. I could be wrong.
Coming down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Joe Dante.
That is incorrect.
Also directed Gigli, and that's Martin Brest.
Martin Brest is what we're looking for. All right. So back to the Pride
Rest.
for their third
It's for
question.
kids, guys, all right? Watch the naughty language.
Here we go. In what? Are we ready?
Yes.
In what 80s film does Tom Cruise run a brothel out of his parents' house?
Risky business.
That is correct for 2 points.
They're back on the answering train.
Right.
4-point lead for the Pride. They have 3 questions remaining.
All right, number 4. Jeff Bridges plays a retired player of what sport in the 1984 romantic thriller Against All Odds? Romantic thriller. That is a
Boxing?
genre I'm not really
I've never heard of this
familiar
movie.
with. Is that like
Boxing?
Fatal Attraction?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, baseball, B, football, C, hockey, or D, tennis.
Baseball.
Baseball?
That is incorrect.
We're going to give you guys your options again.
Awesome.
Options are A, baseball, B, football, C,
Tennis.
hockey, or D, tennis.
Tennis.
Football.
That is correct for a
So they
We knew that
to
from the
3.
very
It goes
beginning.
back to the Pride. They have 2 questions left in the world of the 1980s.
Is this their penultimate question?
This would be their penultimate
Okay,
question.
great. Number 5. Who stars in the 1983 comedy Mr. Mom as a stay-at-home
Michael
dad?
K. and
Michael Keaton.
That is correct.
They knew that 80s movie.
For
All
2
right.
points.
So it's a 5-point game right now. The Pride enjoying that lead over Real Rejects. They have 1 more question, and then Real Rejects are going to get their
That's right.
spin.
Your final question. Who directed Dirty Rotten Scoundrels? There's a scene in this that I
I know what scene you're
Thinking
talking
of.
about.
Are you sure?
It's very funny.
I hope you do.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Your options are A. Carl Reiner, B. Frank Oz, C. John Landis, or D. John Hughes.
I think it's John Landis. I think.
John Landis?
That is incorrect.
Your options again,
John
gentlemen?
Landis, you direct anything?
Your options are A. Carl Reiner, B. Frank Oz.
Here.
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
taking this seriously finally.
Your options are A. Carl Reiner, B. Frank Oz, C. John Landis, or
Carl
D.
Reiner?
John Hughes.
Frank Oz.
That is correct for
So 2 steals, 42
Yes.
points.
I gotta know, is the scene the part where he's like, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, Oklahoma,
Oh no,
Oklahoma?
I was going to say, can I use the bathroom?
Oh,
Then he says,
yes.
very
That's
funny.
right.
Keep
That is
yourself
a
at the
good
dinner
one.
table.
That is a good one.
Always good for a laugh. So now Real Rejects, they find themselves trailing by 4. Could have been worse, but they got a couple steals in there. It is now your gentleman's turn to spin that wheel.
This is tense.
I'll spin. Just give it as light a tap as you wish. No need to show off your strength. This is not the county fair.
May the wheel be in your favor.
There's a lot of chords back here.
Oh,
So
thank you,
how
John.
about this one?
Oh, what a nice
Big wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning.
That pumped a lot of things.
You got that one? That's right. Rolling, 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 rolling on a river.
Here we go. Here it comes. Yes. Is that
So,
hard? Let's do it.
oh, keeping horror. Oh, the wheel like came back for a moment. I was a little worried.
They're going horror movies that look like they might be
Always
the Wizarding World of Harry
confirm with
Potter.
one another.
Instead, it is horror movies, gentlemen. 6 questions, each one worth 2 points. Now, for the answer, once again, you can ask us multiple choice. First question: the films "Let Me In" and "30 Days of Night" depict what type of movie monster?
Vampires.
Vampire.
Correct for 2 points. All right, next question. What franchise involves a villain whose actual name is John Kramer?
Saul.
Saw.
2 more
That is
points.
correct. I was thinking that's gotta suck for the real John Kramers in the world. Sorry about that, guys.
Your third question for 2 more points. What musician turned actor plays Renfield in Bram Stoker's Dracula? So give them the lead.
Let's multiple choice this one.
We can do that. Is it A. Tom Waits, B. David Bowie, C. Meatloaf, or D. David Johansen?
David Bowie.
Meatloaf.
That is incorrect. We'll give the Pride their multiple choice options for a 1-point steal. Is it A. Tom Waits, B. David Bowie, C. Meatloaf, or D. David
David
Johansen?
Bowie.
Tom Waits?
It is Tom Waits for 1 point. So the Pride comes back on top.
All right.
Halfway through round number 2 for the Real Rejects. Your next question. In the world of horror movies, what is the 3rd zombie film that George A. Romero directed in his Dead
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead?
Yeah, that's what I said.
For 2 points.
Wow. That's super
Sorry
quick.
for not conferring. I just felt confident about that one.
You make the rules to break them.
Now, the Real Rejects have taken the lead.
Wow.
And they have 2 more questions. They can pass their
Anything
lead.
can happen, though.
Going into
Anything
3,
can happen.
as we saw with the
Yes.
Pride spinning 80s. Real Rejects, your penultimate question. In what David Cronenberg horror movie can you find the character of Nikki Brand, played by Deborah Harry?
The Fly. The Fly.
Do you know, Ben? Multiple choice.
Interesting question.
Is it A, The Fly, B, Dead Ringers, C, Videodrome, or D, The Dead Zone?
It's either The Fly or Dead Zone. I'll say The Fly.
Can we repeat the answers, please?
I can do that once without a JT rule. Is it A, The Fly, B, Dead Ringers, C, Videodrome, or D, The Dead Zone?
Dead Ringers?
That is incorrect. I'm going to give you your options before you answer. Is it A, The Fly, B, Dead Ringers, C, Videodrome, or D, The Dead Zone for a 1 point
Fly.
steal?
I love a good sigh.
Let's go see.
C is Videodrome, and that is also the correct answer. So
Wow,
that's
wow, tied it up.
This is a match.
Very cool.
This is a match.
the last question that could give you a 2-point lead going into the 3rd and final round in In the world of horror movies, a young woman, Jay, is pursued by a supernatural entity after a sexual encounter. In what 2010's film?
Oh, yeah.
It follows.
Real Rejects have a 2-point lead going into round number 3.
Next round is the stone face round, where we try to make it so they don't know if they got the correct answer or
It's
not.
going to be
Stone
a
face
lot
round.
of drama here as we move into round number 3. Again, the winner is going to be facing the winner of the match between Deep 13 and Final Exam. That's going to be
Yes.
a very entertaining show. And we got a good one right here. Real Rejects, 2-point lead over the Pride. Coy Jandrew versus Kate Mulligan. Greg, John versus Rachel, Ben. Good match so far. In round number 3, this will determine the match. Each team gives us a series of numbers. These numbers can range from 1 to 20. Each number corresponds to a different corner of movie trivia Schmoedown know-how. First question is worth 2 points. Next one's worth 3 points. Last one is worth 5 points. This is the team format, so once I say the category of your 2-point question, the team must decide which member is going to answer it solo. You may not rely on the strength of your teammate for the 2-pointer or the 3-point question. That's going to be answered by the opposite teammate. You can only confer for the 5-point question. So Real Rejects,
Got it, Greg?
you find yourself in the position of a lead,
Good.
so you can give us your 3 numbers first. What do you like?
3 and 15 in honor of our manager, Coy. That is his birthday.
Okay.
Oh, that's delightful.
Very nice sentiment. Going to need one more number.
Oh, yeah.
And I choose 6.
Okay.
Very cool.
Very
Any
cool.
significance with six,
Very
or
cool.
just a cool number. All right, the Pride.
All right, we're gonna go 4, 7, and 11.
4, 7,
7 and 11.
and 11.
11 after my own heart. I love palindromes. Don't know if you know that. Forwards and backwards, they're still the same. It's a teacher thing.
You
It's a
seem
teacher
like
thing.
someone who enjoys palindromes.
Oh,
I do.
I get it now.
I do.
So, Brianne, we're going to go to the Pride first. Brianne's going to be asking the Pride their
All
series
right.
of questions. I'll be asking the Real Rejects. You selected number 4, and that corresponds.
To Tom Hanks.
Ooh, we like him.
Tom Hanks for your
like him.
2 points.
I'll take it.
All right. In which 2000s film does Tom play FBI
me if you
agent
can.
Carl Henratty? I'm sure I said that incorrectly.
And
Catch
ready.
me if you can.
In 5,
Catch me if you can.
Oh!
3,
Carl Henraggy?
Henratty.
Need a final answer.
Catch me if you can.
And that is correct. So 2 points. It's like, oh, we wanted to do this.
I didn't know that was fun. I just gave up on it. I'm like, it's the right
I
answer.
wanted to make sure she knew the name.
Yeah, put a
I
little more
can't.
respect.
Hanrati. I don't know how to say it.
All right, so now it's going to go over to Real Rejects. They selected number 3.
Yes, in
Yes.
honor of Coy's birthday.
In honor of Coy's, that's right. All right.
Sucking up.
No, it's September. My birthday's in September.
September madness.
And I heard 3 in my head.
Coy's birthday's actually
Lousy smart
so
weather.
I'm not really sure what the discrepancy was, but that's
Well-
not 3. Either way, you gentlemen selected the category of romance. Greg, John, who'd like to take it?
Romance? Why not? Sure.
Okay. Okay. I like that attitude.
Okay, the question in the world of romance: what was the first film in which Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone had an on-screen romance?
I love this movie. It's called Crazy Stupid Love.
It is called Crazy Stupid Love.
You know, I'm not too fond of that film, but that's just me.
I'm not a fan
That's,
of it either.
I'm not
a fan of
crazy
it
about
either.
it.
Not a fan of it.
Don't
Sorry.
ever disrespect Ryan Gosling in front of me ever again.
I get
building
it.
you a mini
Not a big
golf.
fan. All right, we go back to the Pride.
Amazing.
For your 3-point question, the Pride, this is going to be handled by Ben the Bandit Goddard. And Brianne, what category do they select?
2010 movies. In the 2010s. Tilda Swinton plays... Oh, you're giving me another one of these names. Tilda Swinton plays Helena Marcos, Madame Blanc, and Dr. Klempler in what 2018 horror film?
Suspiria.
That is correct for 3
Because he pronounced
points.
those names so ably. Ben was able to get it and pull the Pride to a 1-point lead over Real Rejects. So the drama's happening. They don't know Coy Janru's birthday, but they might know this 3-point question.
We're going
This
to
gentleman
find out.
selected 15
We're going to find out.
for your 3-point question is going to be handled by John Humphrey. And the category that you got is the world of dance movies.
Yeah.
I am confident.
Dance movies. Your question. 3 points. Who plays the bar owner, Little Lovell, in the film Coyote Ugly?
It's shit. What is her name? I know her. She was in Assault on Precinct 13. Oh shit. What is her name? Oh fuck. What is her name? Think. What is her name? She replaced Rachel Wise in the third Mummy movie, too. Oh, crap. What is her name? What is her name?
Don't look for anything.
5.
Can you repeat the question?
I can. That's your second JT rule. Who plays the bar owner, Little Lovell, in Coyote Ugly?
Damn it. What is her name? What is her name? Assault on Precinct 13. The Mummy, the Tomb of the Emperor. What the hell is her name? Ugh! How can I not remember this? I love Assault on Precinct 13. Damn it. Can't remember her damn name.
Gina Gershon?
No.
Looking for Maria Bello.
Maria Bello.
Maria Bello.
So now, Real
That's
Rejects.
empowering.
Gotta hit that 5-pointer.
5-point question
Otherwise,
for Real Rejects.
Brad's gonna take
It all comes down to this. Now, the good news, gentlemen, you can confer with your teammate for this question. That is, if you miss it,
I love talking.
the Pride wins. You selected number 6 because it was, quote, cool.
Yes. Very cool.
That
Very
corresponds to the
cool.
category of Pixar movies.
Maybe do this.
Pixar movies. And for 5 points, your question. What is the title of Chef Gusteau's cookbook, as well as his motto, in the 2007 Pixar film, Ratatouille? They have one JT Eagle remaining. Let's buy themselves a little bit of time if they can't conjure it. All right, gentlemen,
be
gonna need an
cooking?
answer in 5, 4,
Repeat the question.
3. That's your last JT rule. 15 more seconds. In the world of
You're
Pixar.
3 more times, too.
In the world of Pixar. What is the title of Chef Gusteau's cookbook, as well as his motto, in the 2007 Pixar film, Ratatouille?
I be cooking.
What do you got? Yeah, that's what I got. Let's go for it. Why not?
Bon appetit!
Anyone can cook.
Rachel Silvestrini, and they did have the correct answer. Anyone can cook. Anyone can cook. Got Brienne,
I don't believe that's true, though. I don't believe that's
It
true.
certainly isn't, but nonetheless, the Pride escaped with a 1-point victory over the Real Rejects. The Den defeating the Quirky Mercs. Brienne, your thoughts on the match?
This was a great match, very close all the way till the end. Oh, man. They are now sitting at 2-0. So that means they're going to be the ones facing either Final Exam or Deep 13.
That's right. They're 2-0. They're becoming a dominant force. They've only had to answer one question in round number 3 in their entire lifetime
Their
as a team.
entire lifetime. That's
That's right.
pretty exciting. I
They're,
mean, that lifetime's pretty small right now. They're like an infant in the movie Trivia
They're
Schmoedown.
still a zygote, but they're becoming a fully fledged team, and one maybe to be feared, because with a manager like Kate Mulligan, with the movie trivia know-how of both Rachel Silvestrini and Ben Goddard, they get more confident, it seems, with every passing round, with every passing correct answer question. And now we are going to go to the team that is victorious, the Pride, on behalf of the Den. Kate Mulligan standing by as well. Jen Sturger, I imagine they're pretty excited.
They're super excited. I haven't seen Kate this excited since her last PTA meeting, to be honest.
It was a good one.
It was a great one.
It was, yeah, we talked about Measure I. It didn't pass.
I have no idea what that even means. Anyways, Kate, you have to be pretty excited about the way they played today. It wasn't pretty. It was kind of like one of my college boob jobs. It wasn't pretty, but they got the job done, you know?
I was just about to ask you about that. So I'm glad you put it out there. No, I could not be happier. I mean, listen, this was a hard-fought win, and I got to tell you, I said to them after that second round, I said, you just had a better second round than they did, you twos, because that was a slice. We were going to spin away from that, and they got it, and they nailed it, and then they stole two in horror, which is their actual slice. I just couldn't be prouder of these two.
I gotta say that horror still really helped you guys out. You pulled that out of her fanny pack at this point, right?
We had to reach in deep, like elbow deep into that fanny pack to pull out those answers.
Phrasing.
I stand by it. No, the horror was a big surprise that we actually landed those. I was surprised that they missed them because that's a slice of theirs. So sometimes that's just the way it works.
I have to say, though, the chemistry between you two, I feel like you guys may have finally found, for you at least, you finally found a partner that can hold up their end of it.
And not just hold up their end of it, but like is so supportive. He's always there. We talk constantly about strategy and who we want to play and study tactics. And so it's so nice to have him here just because he's a star solo and he is a star with me. So we're on the rise.
Look at you, absolutely blushing over here. Does that make you feel good hearing her say that?
It does. Like, not about being a star, but us being good teammates. Just like, because both of our horror steals, like, I was fully confident that she knew it. She got both of those. I was like David Lynch. Never seen a David Lynch movie, so someone put that on the wheel against me. I don't really give a shit. Crap.
Don't give people your weaknesses.
I don't.
Be fixing that.
Yeah. But no, I gotta listen. That was a rookie mistake in round one, missing like two movies named Serenity. One's good, one is awfully bad but hilarious. So I missed that one, but got a tough. It was honestly nice getting opponent's choice and getting this win because I feel like people have been like, oh, they've only gotten their strengths. He got Middle Earth in his singles match, so it was good. Like, getting that and hopefully proving to people that no matter what, getting their strength, getting opponent's choice, and we still come out on top. It was nice.
Now, obviously, you guys are going to get to play either Deep 13, which is Whitney and Alonzo, or Final Exam, which is Pauluyama, or Lon, if we can find him whatever alley he's sleeping in at this point. Do you guys have a preference in who you face?
At this point, no. I don't care who you put in front of us. We've proven that we are here to play. We're proven that we're here to win those belts, and we want our shot.
Okay, any last words?
Yeah, no, I would prefer Deep 13 because I really need to redeem myself after the Tom and Paul match against them. So
that wasn't you.
I'm just saying, that would be great.
Very emotional all of a sudden back here. Anyways, back to the desk.
Emotional Kate Mulligan, indeed. She's really being hard on herself.
She is, but she was so great at the very beginning when she was building them up.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I really want her to be my personal at-home trainer. So she can be like, you're doing a great job of making this dinner.
And she can hit some of those
I just
PTA
need that
meetings
sometimes.
for her, too.
Yeah, I don't go to those.
Yeah,
So
make sure, outside of the Schmoedown world, make sure you check out on Schmoedown Entertainment Network, SEN Live Daily. Ben Goddard doing a great show, helping to run that. Kate Mulligan, a great personality on it. And Rachel Silvestrini, even if she's not on camera every day, she's always in the chat. She's doing a great job, so check out SEN Live Daily, 10 a.m. PT. In the meantime, we are going to throw it over to Jen Serger once again because she has an interview with the Real Rejects. Jen, I know they took an L, but these guys, they're just so lovable. You got to root for them.
Absolutely. You guys are not necessarily the heroes that we deserve, but we are so happy that you are here.
I feel like even though we're now 2-16, they played like a 3-5 team, and I'm really proud of the game. They did excellent work. They are wicked smart. I'm wicked proud of these guys. They put in the work. They did it. I think it was just a matter of questions. They could have taken out anybody. I'm real proud of them.
And those steals you guys had in round 2, that had to help build your confidence a little bit.
Sure, why not? Yeah, we'll say that. Definitely confident now. Yeah, now we're really confident. Too confident.
I just feel like you guys have, despite losing today, have kind of filled this gap that's been missing in the league ever since the Wildberries got broken up. How do you guys feel about having that reputation?
Oh, we gotta live up to the Wildberries.
Oh, we gotta start drinking.
Yeah, we gotta start drinking. I gotta put on some weight.
We gotta tend to college frat boys.
I don't have a R2D2.
Okay, I'm giving this back to you because obviously.
We're going to eat our way through history, and we're going to study. We're going to find the things that are lacking. I really feel like, though, it was literally a matter of questions. At no point did I doubt them. At no point do I feel like the faction is still, I think, the strongest faction. I still can't wait to put these guys back in. I think they're an incredibly fun team to watch. I think this game is as much about the answers as it is about the performance, and these guys perform incredibly. But I also feel like there's a lot to be said about the strengths of the faction. Like, when we get together, there's a lot there. Shazam still hasn't played yet this year. We still haven't had Haley go up. There's a lot to happen, and in that time, we'll be watching Ratatouille, because I've never seen it, so I couldn't even help there. I'm the worst.
Well, you guys performed pretty well for people that showed up in pajamas, so
Yeah.
tough loss today.
I put on real pants. I did like the Batman pajamas that
I
Greg
like
Aldis
those too.
wore.
I appreciate it. But comparing them to the wild berries, those are some big shoes to fill. Maybe they're the mild berries right now,
I was gonna
and
say
then they'll be up to the wild berries
Drunk
later.
shoes to fill
Drunk
as well.
shoes, definitely.
So, look, I like the spin that Corey Chandler's putting on this. He's such a positive guy when you meet him, when you interact with him, and I think that is bleeding into his faction, the Quirky Mercs. I mean, look, they took a tough L today, but this team, this faction, is not going anywhere.
They're not going anywhere. And I think Coy is a great manager to have behind them because he's just going to keep building them up.
So the Pride takes a 1-point victory, 23-22 over Real Rejects here today. Brianne, final thoughts on the match go to you. What did you see? What did you like?
For some reason, the quote, doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning's winning, just came into my head just because I love Fast and Furious. So that's my last little tidbit to give to you.
Hey, look, whether it's a wedding or you're closing out a movie trivia show, Fast and Furious lines always work. That is Brianne Chandler. Check out all of her online exploits. She's Miss Movies. I'm Merely Mark, Baby Carrot Zealous. Make sure you guys check out the Schmoedownlive.com for all future live events and a lot of cool stats. You can find out who the lead team, who the lead singles player is, Intergeekdom, all that good stuff. It's all there at the Schmoedownlive.com, and check out the Schmoedown Patreon as well. For Christian Harloff and everybody here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, I'm Mark Ellis. We'll see you next time.
Well, that was a damn entertaining match. A lot of fun. You gotta love the Real Rejects. Yeah, they don't have a great record, but they're fun. And, congrats to Ben and Rachel again. Good victory. I mean, getting opponent's choice, and then Real Rejects appeared to get a strength in the second round, and they still pull out the victory. It's a good win for them. Good confidence boost, like Ben said. And I just love the Schmoedown. Love watching it. It's the best thing ever. Baby Carrots, Mark Ellis. He's awesome. Brianne, Miss Movies, she's awesome. Fun match. If you like my reactions, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter, ChrisWoodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. So until next time, it's your boy C-Dub. Peace.